Wasim Akram into Mike Rindle. Again, it beats him, and the keeper taking it above his head. Tremendous bounce and pace for these fast bowlers on this Newlands pitch.
Not much to defend here for Pakistan, but tremendous piece of bowling here by Wasim Akram.
He and Waka are the kingpins, no doubt. If they are going to win this match, and they've got to bowl South Africa out for under 114, these are the men that can do it. Again, this is a bit off the edge, down to third man for a single. Very much up to Wasim and Waka.
Yes, so not very happy there in the middle, both left-handers, Gary Kirsten and Mike Rindle. The delivery once again rearing up to the batsman. A bit of awkward bounce there, and Rindle does well to keep it down.
Down the leg side, I think it just flicked a pad because there was a noise.
Wasim attacking right from the word go. Quite disturbing for the opening batsman. It's a cloud cover, plenty of movement.
Yes, the sun has slipped away again behind a cloud. There's plenty of heavy crowd over the mountain. The mountain is in close proximity to this ground. One down to fine leg. Gary Kirsten. See the heavy cloud. Misty conditions. But the rain has stayed away so far after ruining all the fun yesterday, and there was no play possible. It was well left by the batsman. Went straight over the stumps, but on bounce he let that one go through.
Once again, very good delivery there. Rashid Latif makes a lot of ground to his right to get that ball into his gloves.
No ball called, and nicely played away through mid-wicket by Mike Rindle, and this will go to the boundary. Wasim hangs his head because he knows that every boundary is absolutely crucial when you're defending such a low score as 114.
No mark here on the line, can you see?
Well, no ball called. My goodness me, he was miles behind. Did he go too wide? That's what's got to be looked at, because he likes to go wide on occasions. And Wasim is having a bit of an argument there with Cyril Mitchley. Now, did he go too wide or not?
His foot was on the line.
Shouts of catch it, but I think like Gary Kirsten, it was off the midriff. So another very taxing over, 8 for no wicket.
Very nasty delivery there.
Might be more than just the one leg by here. One leg gets around quickly. Hesitation as to whether they should go for a second or not. Decide against it.
Down the leg side of the thigh pad to the long leg region where Shahida Afridi substituting for Mohammad Wasim.
So Kwama is probably Pakistan's leading cricketing journalist. You must be very disappointed at the batting performance.
Yes, indeed, throughout from the start of this tour. In fact, Pakistan's batting never really took off. They batted in patches and poorly, not only against South Africa, but also against Zimbabwe. A lot was expected by men like Saeed Anwar, Amir Sohail, Ejaz Ahmed, and especially Inzamamul Haq. They had a share of injuries, but they never really batted well in the series.
Admittedly, conditions were tough today. And Hansi Cronje, winning the toss, was able to get Pakistan in to bat when there was plenty of assistance for his seam bowlers.
Yes, different conditions, but not much different from what is in Pakistan. Plays it back and does well to keep it down. Gary Kirsten.
Yes, that hit high up on the splice of the bat, an indication that there's still plenty there for the seam bowlers. South Africa going to have their work cut out, even just to get this small target of 115. And if the good bowling is backed up by nice fielding like that from Mushtaq Ahmed, it will make South Africa's task even harder.
Little Mushtaq dives to his right. Good fielder in any position. Mushtaq, very experienced cricketer.
So 5 overs gone, just 13 on Wasim to continue. To Kirsten, just look how that one took off.
Once again, superb delivery there by Wasim Akram.
Well, I think Wasim was playing, wasn't he, Kwama, on that infamous day here when Pakistan were bowled out for 43 by West Indies. And we saw a number of deliveries taking off like that. In fact, it was a venomous pitch.
Yes, in the Triangular Series in 1993, the lowest total ever by any team in one-day international. Pakistan were bowled out for 43. And in reply, West Indies were 20 for 4. I wonder if Pakistan had made 100 runs, what would have happened there?
This is down to third man. Nicely controlled shot by Kirsten for the single. Is that by far the lowest total here at Newlands, and the 114 made today by Pakistan, the second lowest here. It's called a wide, even though the batsman went chasing after it.
And the highest total ever here at Newlands, I suppose, is 245.
Also very important, of course, whether it's a day or day-night game, because at night here at Newlands the ball certainly swings around a lot. It has, even though this is a day game, because of the moist conditions that we've had over the past few days. But even in the best part of the month, like February, best part of the year, February, March, at night the ball swings around a lot here at Newlands, so that's why you don't often get very big totals. It's well left, and certainly they can afford to leave deliveries through to the wicketkeeper, because they're in no hurry to have to get these runs.
High arm action. Not much movement off the pitch on that delivery.
This might well be the last ball before lunch. played away. Hind Khan does well diving for that one. And they get a single. And indeed, they will now go to lunch. So Gary Kirsten and Mike Windle have done rather well to weather the attack of Wasim Akram and Waka Yunus on a responsive pitch in the period before lunch and in pursuit of one.
Conversely, South Africa don't have to be in too much of a hurry, but you saw that last delivery there. There's still lateral movement off this pitch.
3 calls, yes, no, and wait, not yes, no, sorry.
Just a guide from Kirsten. He's very ill and can't make it to the cricket. He wanted to come here today. If you're watching, Colin, the message is wish you were here and get better soon. Press boys at this end will tell you it's quite chilly. The wind sort of... It's a good shot from Kirsten. That's to the left of gully, as it were, and never ever any doubt that... Away, cries of catch it, because it wasn't hit all that well, pretty high up on the bat, but it's got over Mushtaq at square leg. 2 more to Rindle.
Splice, unlucky to get it away. But 52 for no wicket. Pakistan will be almost starting to give up. Only one thing that I didn't like about his umpiring, and that was when he gave batsmen out, he really wagged his finger at them as if he really enjoyed giving you out.
It's an interesting statistic that these two out 7 times. Another no ball from the other side. Brindle, Akram says something that whips his head round. But South Africa now have lost their first wicket, and who should it fall to but Wasim Akram.
Always prepared to try something different, coming round the wicket, angling it across the left-hander. And Mike Riddle, who's really his concentration hasn't been quite there throughout his innings. Eventually dabbles outside the off-stump, and a catch for Rashid Latif.
20, just 2 boundaries in that score. And the first wicket goes down at 54. Chuck Cullis has had a very good series in all 200s in one-day internationals, averaging virtually 40. In this series so far, 239 runs scored, an average of 59.9, so right on 60. He's taken 3 wickets and a few catches as well. Fantastic performance. That's worldwide. It's more than anybody else in the world. And second, his compatriot, Waka Yunus, 281. Long way behind.
Rindle the man out. Wasim continues. There's no real holding back. Though it's probable that this might just be his last over. Oh, like that. That almost cut him in half. Swinging down the leg side, and once it had gone past the leg stump, it started to swing the other way again through to Rashid Latif. That's it, right down on the point of the bat. Look at that, it's just climbing above the keeper. Well, Wasim Akram is going to continue. So it looks as though they might well win the championships.
Wasim Akram played only a couple of matches there last summer because of his shoulder injury.
When he was called, it was for putting his foot on the sideline of the crease, going too wide. Down to third South Africa inning. Squeezed out by Jacques Cullis for a single just backward of square. Angle down to third man again by Gary Kirsten.
He knows that he's fighting a losing battle.
Wasim starts his last over going round the wicket to the right-hander Jacques Cullis. Will add up the season for the boys.
And they fully deserve it.
Well, at 3.82 runs conceded per over, his is the fourth best in world cricket, behind Curtly Ambrose, the great West Indian, Angus Fraser, the British fast bowler, and Gavin Larson, the medium pacer from New Zealand. Those are current players we're talking about. Down to third man for a single.